So no surprise, this is really the time of year when we start talking about New Year's resolutions, and breaking a bad habit like smoking is actually one of the more difficult resolutions every single year.
Yeah, so Dr. Luba Yammie is a substance use disorder expert with UTHealth Houston. She's here to share some advice. A lot of people are listening up to this one. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
All right, so why is it so hard for people to quit smoking? Is it a willpower thing or something else?
It's a combination of things. When people quit smoking, they experience cravings and withdrawal symptoms. And those things make it difficult to quit smoking. There is also a big behavioral component here because people who smoke, they associate smoking with a variety of things they do during the day. Having a cup of coffee, having a meal, taking a break. And so, in essence, now they have to wake up in the morning and go about their day in a completely different way, which is very hard. And then also, one more thing, some people have particular barriers that make it difficult, like for example fear of gaining weight. That's a big one for people. In fact, some people continue smoking for a sheer reason of maintaining weight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I know there are those nicotine patches and other things that people can use. Would you really recommend those, or what should people do?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, first of all, I would recommend speaking to a doctor and discussing various options there. Like you said, there are nicotine medications such as nicotine patches, nicotine gum, lozenges, but there are also non-nicotine medications, and they help with reducing cravings for cigarettes. Behavioral support is also very important. Just like we said, you know, learning to kind of go about your day without smoking, doing those same things but without smoking.
Okay, so how can someone make sure that they are successful when they, start this journey?
So I would recommend, like I said, starting first with speaking to the doctor and discussing options. There is behavioral therapy, there are medications that make this process easier. I would definitely advise planning well and planning to quit smoking for a good time. For example, sometimes, invariably, we'll experience stress in life, but sometimes they're especially stressful or eventful, and this is probably not the best time to quit smoking, such as holidays, for example. Lastly, I would also recommend that, especially if you're somebody who has made a quit attempt and wasn't successful before, consider also participating in research studies, because as part of those studies, you actually get quite a bit of support and medications. In fact, our Center for Neurobehavioral Research and Addiction at UTHealth runs several trials looking for new ways to help people quit smoking and also avoid weight gain as part of the smoking cessation.
Oh wow. So is there a place that people should look to get into those trials?
Yes, absolutely. So our number is 713-500-3784. 713-500-3784, and call us and we'll provide more information. We'll be happy to speak with you.
All right. Some important information. Dr. Luba Yammie from UTHealth Houston, thank you so much for being here this morning. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.